Please welcome Congressman Abe Hamadeh.
Arizona, I'm so proud of you. Look at us, we're still in the fight, aren't we? And it's an honor to be in the fight in Washington, D.C. with the greatest president of all time, Donald J. Trump. Just think about what that man had to go through in 2024. It wasn't guaranteed. In fact, everybody thought that he had no shot. If you remember that, he had to take on Republicans in a primary before he got to the general, before they had to get rid of Biden and put Kamala Harris. They had to install Kamala Harris as the nominee. But before that, they tried to indict him. They indicted him. They tried to get him off the ballot. Then they even tried to kill him. And despite all of that, he stood strong and he still fights for us every single day. And what an honor it is for me to serve with him in Congress, because the moment he entered Congress, what did he do? Within a few weeks, he secured our southern border, and all of us here in Arizona understood what that meant. I was down there. You had tens of millions of illegal aliens crossing our southern border. And we had the fake news media. You see them back there? Can you believe those? They try to call me a racist for saying that our southern border was an invasion. Think about that. Think about their mentality. And yet they don't give him any credit for securing our southern border. Nobody even talks about it anymore. That's how much of a good job he did in a matter of a few weeks. But besides our southern border that he fixed, look at crime. Crime is at record lows, and he activated the National Guard in our cities to take control. And now we love our law enforcement, don't we? We always got to back the blue, because remember those times when they try to demonize our brave law enforcement officers. They try to pit them against each other. Now they're trying to do that with our immigration and custom enforcement, our ICE officers, and we can never let them do it. We support ICE. And election integrity. We still got a lot of work, don't we, need to do. Well, in Congress, in the House, we passed the Save America Act twice. But here in Arizona, we got 2 Democrat senators. We got Mark Kelly. That was a despicable video, wasn't it, what he did? Calling for our brave service members to disobey lawful orders. That was disgusting. I don't know who's worse. It could be Ruben Gallego. You just saw him this week. He's pretty bad. And his best buddy is Eric. Oh, wow, you guys are rowdy. I love it. Keep showing that energy for President Trump, okay? But did you watch that press conference, that press huddle Ruben Gallego did with Eric Swalwell after trying to defend himself? That was a guilty man. He doesn't deserve to be a senator. And what a shame for all that media back there who knew that this was going on with Eric Swalwell and Ruben Gallego and didn't cover any of it. That's a shame on the Arizona media. And watch, they still cover for him. You should see the headlines. They protect him, and watch. It's going to be some out-of-state newspaper that's going to actually expose Ruben Gallego for the crook that he is. Now, President Trump, he won in a historic landslide in November of 2024. But he didn't do it alone. It was all of you that had his back. And this year is very special. This is our country's 250th anniversary. It's remarkable, 250 years, but just a few years ago, we didn't know if we'd make it this far because we saw what the Biden administration and the radical left-wing lunatics were doing. Chaos at our border, the woke gender insanity. Isn't it amazing we have to talk about the most simple things, that boys are boys, girls are girls? That's how insane they've become. This is not the old school Democrat Party that many of you grew up with. These people are truly communists. And don't ever forget what the hell they put us through during the COVID lockdowns. They shut down churches just like this. They shut down our small businesses, our schools. They try to censor us, and they engage in lawfare. We can never allow these lunatics back in power. And that's why we have to recommit right here, right now, that we are going to stay and fight this November. Because we are not just defending the past, we are securing the future for another 250 years, especially here in State 48. Now, I'm a proud veteran. Where are our veterans? Please stand up. Stand up, veterans. Now, us veterans, we wore that beautiful American flag on our shoulder sleeve. We know what it means to fight for our country. And although I'm in the halls of Congress, I'm in a new battlefield. And I'm so honored to have my colleagues like Eli Crane, Andy Biggs, Paul Gosar, Juan Ciscomani, all of us to be fighting with President Donald J. Trump, because we know what's at stake, especially us veterans. We know it better than most. But the work we're doing is critical. And as you heard, my friend Andy Biggs, he has decided to step down from Congress and save our great state, Arizona. Now, since the 2022 stolen election, that was a stolen race, wasn't it? 60% of the machines going down. Amazing. Amazing what they try to do, but they couldn't steal it from President Trump because it was too big to rig. And that's what we got to do for Andy Biggs. But Arizona has been captured by the radical left. Look we have a cartel lawyer as Secretary of State. We have an illegitimate climate activist parading around as an attorney general. She's awful. And we've got a crooked disaster holding us back, Katie Hobbs. I don't know if she's crooked, because honestly, I think she's too stupid to be crooked. But we know she's been an absolute nightmare for our state. And that's why we need to send Andy Biggs to the governor's office. So Andy, you have my endorsement, but he has two more special endorsements. He's got the endorsement of our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald Trump. And he's got an even special endorsement with the late, great Charlie Kirk. Now, Charlie, he came here a lot, and he's someone who meant a lot to us. It's not like other places in the country. We knew him at a more intimate level. And to every patriot in this room, just know what that assassin tried to do to us. It wasn't just targeting Charlie. It was to send a message to all of us. He wanted to try to divide us. They wanted to demoralize us. They wanted us to abandon our pride in our country, abandon our principles. They wanted us to give up the fight. They wanted us distracted, and they wanted us defeated. But as I look outside right now to all of you, I know we're still in this fight, and we are going to win. And we are not going to stop fighting until President Trump's America First agenda keeps on rolling, until Andy Biggs is sitting in the governor's office, until we give our kids and our grandkids an America that our founding fathers and that Charlie Kirk would be proud of. With President Trump leading the charge and all of you by our sides, we will make America great again. We are not backing down. We are not quitting. We will never surrender. We are fighting for America. We are fighting for Arizona because ultimately we are happy warriors and we love this country. And we know what our founding fathers had to endure 250 years ago. And that same type of fire and passion that helped create this great republic, we have to have that same type of fight in order to save our country. And I can't do it alone. We need all of you to stay motivated, stay in this fight, and we will win. So Arizona, are you with me? Arizona, are you with Andy Biggs? Are you with President Donald J. Trump? And we are with you now and forever. God bless you. God bless Arizona. And may God bless the United States of America.